I have an Excel workbook here that we use to capture the sales for a company. This workbook has 4 sheets here, one for every quarter of the year, so we can capture the sales for every quarter, and then there is a sheet that shows the total for the whole year. As you can see, there are 3 products on every sheet, and in each one the products are in the same sequence. What we have is a quantity, the price, and a formula which calculates the net price for that particular product. And at the bottom we have a sum that adds up the net price for all the products and gives me the total. On the total sheet, I'm consolidating the information from the other 4 to get the totals for the year. Now let's say we want to add a 10% commission to each sales. So one way to do that would be for me to go here, add a column called commission, and I go and put the net amount times 10%, which will give me the value. Copy the formula down right to the bottom, and that will give me the amounts. The challenge is I will have to repeat this process on every sheet, not just the formula but including resizing it so I can see the full column, and also changing the formats so that it aligns with the formats in the other place. This is quite a cumbersome process if I have to do it on every sheet, and is also prone to error. It could even get worse if I had more sheets, let's say a sheet per month or a sheet per week. So let me show you how we can do all of this in a single step. So let me just remove this column again. So the trick to do that is, before you make a change, you select all the sheets that you want to make the change in. So I would click on quarter 1, and then while holding the shift button, I click on the last sheet where the change must get applied, which in this case is the total. So as you can see now, all the sheets have been highlighted. So now I go here, type in commission, I put the formula here, this times 10%, which gives me the commission here. I double click on the right corner to copy the formula down, and I go right till the bottom to apply the commission for all the products. I double click between E and F so that the full text is visible, and next I choose the column before that, click on Format Painter so I can apply the same format on the cells here. So that's what I'm doing on one sheet, but what you will notice is the same change has now been applied on all the sheets, including on the total. So I do not have to repeat this process per sheet. This could also be used if I want to add an additional row in this. What we want to do in that case is not just copy the row or create a new row. I want to use the formula also that's in the previous rows, so I want to retain the formula too. So the way to do that is, again, I would click on the first sheet, then I go shift and click on the last sheet that the formula must be applied to. So if I want to create a row for CDs, I would actually go and select one of the existing rows, let's say magazine. So I click on it, right click, copy, then I go on the row that got a total, right click, and insert copied cells. So what this does is it brings my formulas also across, so I don't have to type them again. All I do here is go and change this to CD, and I clear these 2 values, and my formula is done. Now if I go to the other sheets, the same formula has been applied, and also on the total sheet. So when I go now to any of the sheets and add my value 2 and 50, the total has been calculated, and it is also applied on the total sheet. For more tips on how to work faster with Excel, go to my website www.lifeautomated.co.za.